This is the 12th podcast that we filmed here at ISC, and I am exhausted.
Feeling a little rough.
I'm feeling beaten down.
Sounding a little rough.
I'm sounding very rough. My voice is gone.
It's like, Brock, can I borrow another Marlboro?
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome on into the Big Access Podcast. My name is Brock Benson. I am the host and the Director of Marketing here at PDK. Next to me, we have Greg Hertzell, who's one of our regional sales managers, who covers the Pacific Southwest territory.
Regional Sales Director now.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yes, that happened. I'm so used to saying the other thing. Yes. The big change has happened. He's the Regional Sales Director. So congratulations on that, by the way.
Thank you very much.
That's very exciting. We're here at ISC West, where we've been showing off all the latest and greatest that PDK has to offer. It has been an absolutely insane show, as you can probably tell from our voices. Yep. They're a little bit shot, not the normal clarity that my sultry voice might be delivering, but you know, we do what we can. So it's been a fantastic show. We're excited about everything that's been going on with PDK, and talking with our partners about what we're all about. So today we've got Greg on here to talk to us about one of our features that we have on our red controllers called controller continuity. So Greg here is, he's got a bunch of customers who benefit from this and who are going to have a great time, making sure that their systems are fully functional and operational at all times. But Greg, why don't you talk to us a little bit about, first off, what controller continuity is?
So controller continuity, I actually like to think of it as system continuity.
Okay.
But it basically makes it so that your system is going to remain stable. If, for example, your network goes down, the controllers will still have the intelligence to know who to let in what door and who to not let in what door, along with many other features.
Yeah. So it basically, I guess a way to put it out there in layman's terms is the red controllers. Again, this is available only on PDK Red systems. The PDK Red controllers have the ability to retain the memory of the entire database on each controller. So then that way, if like you said, if like the network goes down, or if there's some sort of catastrophic failure where a controller cannot communicate with the other controllers, your access control is still going to work, right?
Correct. Another nice feature is that if that should happen, the system will continue to function as normally, but then when it is back online, you will still be able to capture reporting for all of those events that occurred while it was offline.
That's huge, right?
Yeah.
Being able to still go back and track all of that information is giant. So it stores all of the credential database. It stores all the schedules for those as well. So it's not just a situation where, hey, we don't have connection, let's go ahead and give everybody access 24/7. It's still going to keep those same schedules, but then it will also have auto-open schedules still. So if you have a door that loses connection, but that door's supposed to open up at 8 a.m. and lock back up at 5 p.m., it'll still do that, right? That's huge. And then like Greg was talking about, it retains all the reporting information as well so that it can resynchronize with the software as soon as connection comes back online. So another cool feature that controller continuity brings partners is the ability to set the time frame that controller continuity is active.
Correct.
Right? And so we've got the ability to set it anywhere from a 5 minutes to 7 days for that time period of full controller continuity being active.
Right.
Anything beyond that, what happens? It goes into e-cards, right?
It goes into e-card mode. 10 cards will function.
Yeah, and so that was thought out and presented to be put that way because you want to make sure that those controllers are not just offline and staying offline, right?
Correct.
You need to be able to get these controllers to be able to automatically update, get any new feature pushes that are out there, synchronizing with the cloud nodes and with the other door controllers to make sure that the system is fully functional and working together. And so you can go ahead and set that time period for how long you want this to work.
And the default is 3 days.
3 days,
but
right?
You can adjust it up to 7.
So what would you recommend a partner do, to be able to make sure that they can get a site taken care of before it ever needs to before it ever falls into an e-card mode? Like, I mean, I know that we've got like the automatic notifications that can be sent out if a controller goes offline, right?
True.
So Do you think that it is something that every partner should go in and create a notification anytime that there is a communication loss from controller to controller? That way they get notified and they know exactly how long they have to get out to that system to go and see what is going on with the connection?
I think my personal opinion is that's something certainly to consider.
Yeah.
But my background before I came to PDK about 2.5 years ago, I was with a video company. And you have to be cautious with alerts like that.
Yeah.
Because pretty soon your phone can just be blowing up big time. Especially because also if you do think about having those alerts, you're probably also going to want an alert to tell you, okay, the network's okay now, right? So the first notification is, hey, you might have a problem. The second notification is problem's gone. But so that's 2 possible notifications on one event, and that can quickly go out of control. So it's a great idea. I think there's places for it, but I do think you want to be cautious about how you set those up.
It's going to be a use case scenario, right?
For sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. So talk to me a little bit about some partners and and scenarios that have Red installations out there that are going to be able to benefit from a feature like controller continuity.
Really all of them. I mean, if the network goes down, they're going to be able to have faith in that system. They're not going to get a call from their end user customer complaining that somebody can't get into a door. So I think maybe a better question would be which one of my partners couldn't use it?
And I think the answer to that is none.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, possibly somebody who has a completely wireless system, right? But we don't. That's not our suggested way to go. We want you to do wired when you can.
Networks when you can. Yeah, wireless is a great problem or a great solution to a problem
when you need it. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So this is again available on all Red controllers. So if you have some of the older controllers that are I/O controllers, reach out to us. We'll be happy to work with you guys to be able to get you guys the parts that you'll need to swap these out to Red controllers. Like for example, if you have a single I/O or a an 8 I/O, reach out to your sales guy like Greg, and he'll be able to give you a whole parts list of what you're going to need to be able to get it up to date with the latest there.
Yep. And one other great thing is that because we are a cloud-based, or I like to say mobile-based system, is our dealer partners and end users don't have to do anything to take advantage of this. We're going to be pushing this out. Probably by the time this airs, it'll be done. It'll be out there, right?
Yep.
So that's great. It's extra benefits, extra value, without you even spending any time on it, really.
Absolutely right. Automatic updates. You don't have to go roll a truck. It's pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, controller continuity. Let us know if you have any questions about it, and we'll be able to get you taken care of. Greg, before we cut this podcast short, you see this deck of cards in front of me.
I do.
And you've been eyeing that, and you can tell you're a little bit nervous.
Because I've seen the foolishness
Because you've seen what we've done.
previous episodes.
Well, I've got a little deck of cards here.
Okay.
And these are not ordinary cards.
And you know what? I'm on a luck streak here. You know that.
You are.
Yeah.
So let's
Not
see
with gambling, but with some other stuff.
with some other things.
And not women either.
We want Greg's wife to know that. Anyways, choose a card. It's going to have a celebrity's face on it, and I need you to give your best impersonation of that celebrity.
Oh man! All right.
Let's see how lucky he gets.
Let's hope with my raspy voice. Let's hope it's like, I don't know, John Wayne or something.
There you go.
And they can all see it too.
They can.
Great. Okay.
All right. What'd you end up with? Okay, Matthew McConaughey.
All right.
Okay. Give me another one. Come on.
Okay, this is the last one.
Matthew McConaughey is simple.
Everyone says all right.
Morgan Freeman.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
That one has definitely been the toughest one.
This tribe of pelicans crossing the frozen tundra. How's that? That's my best.
Not a single person has gone to the Morgan Freeman narrating Planet Earth scenes. Well done, Greg. All right, I got to do one, but I've done them all, so I'm going to let you pick and choose which one I do. We've got Borat, Christopher Walken, Arnold, Owen Wilson, Forrest Gump, Sean Connery, and Donald Trump.
I want you to do Owen Wilson because you can't do anything with your nose, so it's going to be difficult.
You can't do the wow.
I can't do the wow. No, I have done the wow a lot. Wow. So, excuse me, brah. Let's see. I'm trying to think of my favorite Zoolander quotes that he's in, but
So you pass.
That works.
That was no worse than my Morgan Freeman.
Okay,
so it's good.
There we go. That's
Yeah.
Owen Wilson, everybody. I mean, yeah, uncanny differences there. Anyways, thanks a ton for joining us on this episode, Greg.
Yes, thank you.
For those of you guys who are watching or listening to this, be sure to subscribe to it, give it a 5-star rating, and let us know if there's anything that you are looking to learn that we can help or that we can throw onto an upcoming episode. Thank you again for listening, and we will talk to you next week.